Let me just sort some stuff out quickly. Hang on. Okay. Step 1 done. Quick update, if after today we'll be streaming normal time on Wednesdays and Saturdays between 5 PM and 8 PM. This is the final day of our return celebration, so let's get this started. Seven days straight of streaming, that's not bad. And we're using the Honda NSX.
It can be a distracting concrete canyon down Hakone's front straight, past the grandstands, press boxes, and luxury suites.
There we go.
So focus on finding a car to draft behind to increase your acceleration. Alright, let's do this.
Level 5, good. Car, fuel and tire. Soft. Laptop's playing up again. Are you kidding me? Oh, hang on a sec. This is getting really annoying. Okie dokie, let's go. First race, let's go. Hello. Oh, she kicked. So far, so good. Power. Well, we're pulling away a bit. She does not like this corner too much. Well, that's fine. We can keep our distance, that's good.
Three remaining.
What is going on with this damn equipment? Apologise for getting some problems here and it's really annoying me. I'll have to grin and bear it. Can't be arsed. This is really getting annoying. There's no reason for this malfunction. Alright, we're on lap 5. Just got to stay ahead. That's the plan. Where this car comes to its own. It's light, which is a major advantage. And we won. And if this laptop does not start showing me the footage so I know everything's working properly, I'm gonna punch it. Because I need to know if something goes wrong. It's better than going blind. There's always something which has to go wrong with me. This laptop is on its last chance. And it decides to have its volume go up. How annoying. Yes, I do. Ooh, Silverstone, definitely. Alright. Why is everything trying to annoy me today? I can't have a single day without something playing up.
Silverstone's Maggots Beckett's Chapel segments, which are one of the fastest, most famous stretches of track in all of motorsports. So don't let off the throttle.
Alright, I've rebooted everything. If it don't work, then fuck it. I don't care. I'll just have to go blind. I'm gonna have a drink quickly, one moment. Alright, let's go. If there's video quality issues, I apologise because my laptop just does not want to work. Because it's a piece of junk. So I'm going blind. Lovely. Alright, let's roll. Dumbass. Let's get rolling. She's really doing well in these races. Changing the tyres to racing was a good call. Lap 2. We're definitely pulling away. I think I found my new S-Class racer. This thing handles like a dream. Damn sausage curves. They should not have these. Extremely dangerous they are. Looks like the technical difficulties have resolved themselves. It's a bloody miracle. You're holding on somewhat, opponent, but you can't keep up. Ride goes around the corners too well. It still has a good top speed. And it's still capable of a lot more. Final lap.
Last lap. Let's go.
Sorry tires for overheating you, but it kinda needs to be done. And across the line.
Good run out there.
Mount Panorama, this will be interesting. The good thing about the Honda is it can go around corners. Top speed might have an advantage around some of the smaller corners, like on the straights.
The Mount Panorama circuit has
Particularly
a unique
against the
mix of high-speed
Vipers,
straights and
but
large technical corners, making car setup a challenge.
it will be a tough one.
Let's get you ready
There's
for
no
the
doubt
green
about
flag.
it. Might take a few tries. But the Honda can do it, definitely. I got a weight advantage which will compensate for the heavy turns. Nice, well done. racing in the dark is a lot more harder, that's for sure. Ooh, too close. I have to be a bit more conservative on that. This is where I can go all out. More to go. What a dick. Well, he pretty much wrecked himself there. I'm surprised I didn't get smacked out of the way there. See what I mean by AI aggression? I'm surprised I didn't total my car. Gave me a good distance though. This is where I can get more distance on the straights. Well done. You actually managed to not spin out. Credit. You are doing really well. That would spin most cars out. Don't forget to heart racing now. Last lap. Oh no, they're catching up. I can hold this pace. Just one more lap, I should be alright. The straights will give me an advantage, definitely. Shit. Right. They do know the rubber band, don't they? But it's a bit too late. We won. Whew. In the dark, in those tight roads. Nice.
Nicely done.
I'm surprised we didn't get smashed out when that guy went into the rear of us. Credit to the Honda. She definitely stuck to it. I'm really impressed. That was a hell of a race. I definitely got the blood going. Now we're doing our class. We may do that one too, because it's only one, but we'll lower the difficulty because the cars are not that able to be upgraded. Alright, we will be using... Where are you? This girl. Look at our speed rating. A 98 Viper. And this thing is fully upgraded. So I can't do any more to it. But that means it's got great handling. This is going to be fun. Circuit de Spa is a great track. And this thing has got some great speed on it.
The good news here at Spa is that they laid new asphalt that added a ton more grip, which should give you the opportunity to really push the car out there. Let's get after it.
Soft tires. Positive displacement supercharger is amazing. You do not get turbo lag. Ferrari F40 competition. A Gordon Murray. A 99 Viper GTS ACR. The older Vipers were a monster. Really? Every time. Catch up if you can. This has over 1,000 brake horsepower. A hell of a lot of torque. There we go, full throttle. This thing is so quick. And it's only rear-wheel drive. The Vipers were always known for having good handling, so that's something. Compared to their muscle brethren. Other muscle brethren, I mean. And she done it again. She does not like tight corners.
Final lap. You got this.
Which is fine as long as she stays first. I'll let that supercharge it. Well done, Viper. Not beating me. Had to use handbrake there. Improvising.
Nice work out there.
It's amazing what a handbrake can do. $795 now. Alright, we're now on Brands Hatch. Hang on a sec, this doesn't
The 9-turn
feel
Brands
right.
Hatch layout is technical and lightning fast. It's critical for you to swing wide when exiting each turn to maximize your speed.
Come on. Oh, I did get it right, okay. Oh, I had a heart attack then. That would have sucked
Let's
if
get
I
the car
put
to
the
the
wrong
starting
name
grid.
in. Okay. Alright. This will be a pain. got the acceleration. But the question is, will they move out the way when I try to overtake? Nope, they don't. They try to cut you off. Can you stop smacking me? Done. Advantages on the straight, so that's get off the grass. Oh, and the Viperness comes out. It saw grass and it decided to jump it. How annoying. Strike 1 out of 3. If it does it 2 more times, I'm going to lower the difficulty because I have not got the time today. Alright. First lap done. far, so good. Damn sunlight! Just gotta finish this off. This Viper can be a handful, but if you can get the hang of it, you will really pull away. The key is just feathering the throttle around tight cut corners, because it's got a lot of torque. Oh, come on, again? Strike 2. One more out of this thing and I'm lowering the difficulty. This thing is getting ridiculous. I cannot afford to waste time today. I've got so much to do after this. This car just has a mind of its own at times. It's a great handler, but at times it just wants to go in the grass. So if it does this again, I'm going to lower the difficulty. Because once they overtake you, they go up to warp speed at this point on this difficulty. And there's no chance of catching up. Last chance, Viper. Prove yourself or you're going to loser mode. Viper has gone into loser mode. It locked up, so we'll be lowering it to level 3. Well done, Viper. You have really humiliated yourself. Can we get an F for the Viper? Hang on. I'm gonna make this funny as hell. There we go. We can all point and laugh at it now. The Viper has gone to loser mode for the rest of the championship. Well done, Viper. You screwed up too many times. If I could put it to 4-wheel drive, I would, but it would put it to a P class, so yeah, that's out of the question. sometimes it just randomly locks up and goes into the grass for no reason. Which is weird because the brakes are at 90%. Literally have to hold its hand. Oh, embarrassing. Brake, damn it. I think I'm going to replace this car with the new R-Class events. What am I going to replace it with? Don't know yet. No, you don't. Can't you doing that? You're not going on the grass. You are really attracted to that corner, aren't you? No, don't even think about it. Bad Viper. No, you don't. I think it's having a temper tantrum. She is being a pain at the moment.
One more lap.
No, you don't. Back off. You don't. I felt that on the steer. No, you don't. What is with these people? These bots?
Well done.
Right. Hang on a sec, I'm getting these weird bot things, so yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to get rid of that, so Road Atlanta, okay. Okay. And this thing is going really fucking slow.
The high iron content in Georgia soil gives the dirt at Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta its characteristic red color.
Alright, there we go. These damn bots are a pain, so from now on I'm going to probably block them. Because I am not going to tolerate that. This is an authentic channel and we want to have some fun. We do not want bots popping up. So yeah. I'm going to have to put my foot down on that. And now, because I had to go through that, my laptop is malfunctioning again. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'll have to go without then. So be it. Alright, technical difficulty resolved. No, you're not going on the gravel. No, you don't. Brake, 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 brake. Definitely gonna have to change car now. I think it'd probably be better off as a P-class racer regardless. No, 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 no! Not hitting the wall. No! No, you don't. It's dark. Don't you dare kick. You behaved so well on the first race, I don't know why you're acting like this now. Maybe it was just the perfect track for you. Halfway there. But one more race and that's in the Power Lady Nissan 370Z, I believe. Brake, damn it, brake, brake, brake. Brake, 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 brake. No kicking there. Getting there. Brake, 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 brake. No kicking.
Last lap.
Hold it together for a bit longer, then you can crash into one. Probably without me around. Brake, 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 brake. Use a handbrake there. Temperamental. Jeez.
Good work today.
Like a little kid. I want to go that way. I want to go that way. Yep. It's a NISMO. Now we just got to figure out what class it's in. A class. Okie dokie. Meow. First we gotta get a paint job. Yeah, shout out to the person who made this, definitely. Always give credit to the designers. Alright, let's put some aerodynamics on it so it doesn't kick everywhere. Don't want a repeat of the Viper. Oh, it's a twin turbo. Nice. Body kit. I don't like it. Hang on, what does it need to be at? I need to know what the level it needs to be at. I should have really paid attention, but I didn't. 700. Okie dokie. I can work with that. So we can go up to and 700 on this. That's good. Put sport tires on, obviously. We'll put a racing flywheel in it so we can have better power transfer. Dropper. Yeah, we'll add a little bit of power. And some weight reduction wouldn't hurt. That's a big difference. In fact, if we go back on that, 5.5 is good. Oh, 5.6. Alright, that should be okay now. Alright. 32 PSI. We'll stiffen you up so you don't roll. That would help. That's actually quite fast for a Nissan 350 or 370 in this case. She's only an S class. She's only an A class, so sport tires will be more than adequate. I'd rather have some downforce to work in tandem. Right. Phew! 9 gears! Holy shit! What the hell? Is that really necessary? Alright, that should be alright for it, but 9 gears? Why? Isn't that a bit much? 6, maybe 7 at least, but not 9. Jeez. Holy crap. That's ridiculous, it really is.
The track here at Hakone is wide, flat, and forgiving, so push your speed and experiment with different lines during the race.
We'll go back to difficulty level 5 and see how this
All
thing
right, let's do
works. I'm quite interested to see if what she can do. She should be alright. At 9 gears, really? 9. What exactly is this one? It's just a Z NISMO apparently. Well, I got acceleration, I'll give it that. And you hit me. Sounds good. Can you stop hitting me? Yeah, the tyres aren't brilliant, so I'm going to go back to level 3. If I could put this up to an S class, then yeah, I would consider going up to level 5, but I needed a match power and grip and all that, and there wasn't much I could do about it. And it was quite heavy to begin with, so I needed the weight reduction. Would ideally want to go up at another class before truly going against difficult opponents. But on these showcase events, you do not have a lot of room to upgrade. And I'd rather not get penalties by aggressive AI, personally. Yeah, that's understeer. Hit me and I'll hit you back. Tires feel stiff. Yep, they're very stiff. Brake. You can try and cut me up all you want, but if I have to force you up, then so be it. Yeah, it definitely needs better tires. We should call you Skiddy. Yeah, Skiddy will be a good name for it. Car's only been around for a year. Wow. No, Skiddy. Imagine it on street tyres, that would have been pretty much nasty. No, Skiddy. These tyres are not the best for this, but it's all I could do. skiddy. Last lap.
One more. Finish strong.
Understeer. And we're done! Yay! Well done, Skiddy!
Good work out there.
Right, that's it for today. We'll be back on a normal lineup because this week we've been celebrating our return after 2 months of being on hiatus. We'll be streaming Wednesdays and Saturdays between 6 and 8 PM, so stay tuned. For Wednesday, I don't know what we're going to do yet, so it might be to continue the anniversary. Yeah, it will be. On Saturday, it'll be the Pokemon Yellow solo run featuring Mew, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week of our return. We'll see you soon on Wednesday. Until then, have a good one.